learner, never had a burner, always knew I was a son of a gun. Niggas talk about it, but don't be about it soon as they see when they first wanna run. I pray for niggas that can be who they want. They live in hell like the air in their lungs. In back of their mind, they know that they front. Try to cover with the money and stunt. Y'all doing too much. Enough is enough. Niggas watching too much snow on the bluff. Gassing you up until they pull up and then let it and dump about 10 out the pump. Hope to God I die as rich as a bum that make change every day for the ones that give a fuck about the people in slums. Cause first you'll be last and last you'll be one. Keeping it blunt. Promise you niggas we weeding you out. This smoke you don't want. You know in your gut. All of your music is trash. I'm here to empty the Dutch. My nigga, what up? I can stand behind my bars. I eat a sentence for lunch. I'm not here to judge, but I can tell from all your jury. You niggas mentally cuffed. Look guilty as fuck. Always be pressed to be youngest. We call that Benjamin Button.
Can't hear you, bro.
That's better. Thank you. Thank you, Roberto. What's up, everybody? Welcome. Another episode of the O.O.C. Bigger Ford and Roberto's in the house. Roberto, tell the people where they can find you, sir.
Right here Wednesday nights with my boy Bigger Ford Entertainment. We almost didn't do it tonight, but the weather prevailed, and here we are, getting shit off our chest. Live.
100%. How was your week, man?
My week was good because my last day was yesterday, so officially on vacation for 2 months.
How long? 2 months?
Yeah.
You lucky bastard.
Yo, I was watching my girl Abby.
Mm-hmm.
I watched her announce that she has this new show coming out on Saturdays. And when I started hearing about what the concept of her show was, I was like, teeth.
What
is she's inviting people on her show, you know, people who don't randomly do those kind of shows, to get stuff off their chest.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, what? I would say it ain't so.
Well, definitely we need some payment for copyright infringement on that one, Roberto.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Our shit.
Absolutely, 100%. 100%. So, other than that, how was your week?
Not bad. I had a little golf in there, you know. Things are good. You?
Yeah, can't complain. Birthday was last weekend, so I did some. Birthday was last weekend, so I did some birthday shit. You know what I mean?
Happy belated. Watch you.
I appreciate it. 35 now, so you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is what it is. Yeah. What do you mean, yeah, okay, Roberto? You know me long enough to know my age.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what are we worried about? Got a couple of good topics for you guys tonight, but the first thing I wanted to play is this. Now, you see a lot of things going on in the NBA, Roberto?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of changes and shit. Well, this is what Stephen A. Smith had to say about one of them. Let's listen to this.
This is the number to call. I just gotta say it, yo. Where the hell the Los Angeles Lakers think they going with a bunch of white dudes? Somebody had to say it, so I'm saying it. Your 3 top players are white dudes? Really? This ain't golf. This ain't baseball. Hell, it ain't even soccer. And we got a whole bunch of brothers on Team USA. What y'all think this is? This is basketball. This is basketball. In NBA history, when have you seen your 3 most prominent players on a basketball team all be white? And that takes you to the promised land. Somebody got to say it, so I'm saying it. Sorry to the leadership of SiriusXM, Eric Spitz, Steve Torrey, Mad Dog Russo. Sorry if it makes y'all uncomfortable. Love y'all. Y'all know that. But damn it, I'm a brother. Yo, this is basketball. I'm not complaining. I'm simply making the point. Ladies and gentlemen, the Los Angeles Lakers, Tinseltown. Tinseltown. A place where everybody from Wilt and Kareem and Shaq and Magic and Kobe, yes, Jerry West before them.
Anyways, goes on with a little bit. What are your thoughts, Roberto?
I didn't know to that detail.
Oh, you didn't see the Lakers' new roster?
No.
The starting lineup is all white guys.
All five?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, bro. Hold on, I think I posted it somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, they all white. Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves. I think they got some other people on there, but hold on. I'll see if I can find it.
Well, good luck to them, man.
Let me see if I can find the picture. Hold on.
I don't think I've ever seen that in my life.
In this day and age, well, I mean, yeah, the Boston Celtics. No, they still had some brothers on the team, but yeah. There you go. Lakers starting five.
Hold on. That guy number 5, he used to play for the Raptors.
Yeah. A couple of trades for the Raptors, because as you know, Kawhi's going back there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kawhi's going back to the Raptors. So
Good luck.
So, what's their record? Okay, I'll make it easier. Are they a playoff team?
No, man. No. I mean, don't get me wrong. Reed's got some game.
So does Luka.
Oh no, Luka. Yeah, but I don't even have to talk about Luka. We're talking about the falling four.
Yeah.
Luka is obviously the first image. Reeves got game. So those two, okay. The other ones are a fall off. Like I don't even know who number 4 is.
You know, ain't nobody following the Lakers after this. You know that, right?
I don't know who number 12 is. And the only reason I know who that other guy is because of that beard he was running with the Raptors.
100%. That's just a little something I wanted to put up there for Roberto because I knew he'd get a kick at it, right? Especially coming from a hockey background that looks more like a hockey team than a basketball team, right? But it is what it is.
On hockey teams in that starting 5.
Well, facts. And what there's like 3 brothers in hockey, if that.
I never liked the Lakers. Oh, there's enough brothers in hockey now, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
How many?
I'd say there's a good 10, if not more.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's not a lot, but okay, I got you.
Well, I could even say maybe 20, to be honest.
Okay. That actually play, though?
Yeah, that play, yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Oh, at least we're moving on up, but, you know, they're definitely careful about putting brothers in hockey because then we end up taking over every shit. You know what I mean?
Listen, it's all about winning. See, in hockey, it's all about winning that Stanley Cup, man.
Mm-hmm.
And if a brother's going to come to a team and win a team a Stanley Cup, that team's going to take him.
Yeah, for sure. I don't see them not. But as soon as he's done, you know what I mean? As soon as they win, he's done. Like, see you there. PK Subban, like, he was great, right? Why did we get rid of him?
Because he didn't suit the image of the team. In Montreal, you can't be bigger than the team. You have to be the team. It's all about team. When you try to go outside of that, you're an outcast. And that's how they started treating him. Even though he was super skilled.
And did a lot for Montreal as well, right? Invested in the hospital and all of that shit. So, anyways, we are here to talk about our first topic tonight. Did you hear about this, Roberto?
I don't even know what our topics are.
All right. So the first one is about Tonea Miller. Did you hear that? Okay. So let me give you a little context before we get into this topic. On June 19th, Tonea Miller was found hanging from a tree.
Okay, yes, I heard about it. Was it in Texas?
Miami.
Miami, okay.
So investigating claimed that black woman Tiona Miller was lynched in Miami ahead of June 19th.
On
So
June 19, no?
on June 19th, yeah, yeah. So here's what they're saying.
She hung herself.
100%. The claim that Tiona Miller, a 27-year-old black woman, was found lynched from a tree after traveling to Miami to celebrate June 19th is unproven. An investigation by the Miami Dade Sheriff's Office, Dade, thank you, and the county medical examiner found the circumstances of Miller's death consistent with suicide. According to a statement released June 24th, Miller was found dead June 18th, one day before June 19th, the annual holiday that commemorates the emancipation of enslaved African Americans. Speaking at a news conference on June 26, Miller's sister Terry Miller staunchly rejected the authorities' conclusion. The Miami-Dade branch of the NAACP said on June 26 Miller had been found hanging from a tree. The sheriff's office had not included this detail in its statement on Miller's death 2 days earlier, though many online claims did. It's unclear whether Miller's next of kin would seek an independent autopsy because the claim that Miller died by lynching was unproven. We leave this claim unrated. Soups will update this report if additional information surfaces when we have contacted Miller and will update this report if she replies. On June 26, a claim circulated online that Toy Miller, 27-year-old black woman, was found lynched from a tree after traveling to Miami to celebrate June 19th annual June 19th holiday to commemorate the emancipation of slaves. So, what are your thoughts on this article, real quick, Roberto? And that's her.
Doesn't matter what they're saying. I called it that they were going to say it's a suicide. I didn't even have to hear the article. Because this is not the first lynching that's happened, and it's not the first time they claim it's a suicide. Why would someone want to fucking go and hang themselves?
100%.
There's so many other ways to do it. And if you want attention, you're not going to go wait in the woods to fucking do it.
100%. And that's the problem, right? Whenever we see stories like this, it's always like, oh no, they did it to themselves. You know, we had nothing to do with it. They did it to ourselves. And that's absolute bullshit. Now, I'm trying to find the video of her sister speaking because her sister tells us a little bit of more details on the situation. So let me see if I can
find. Her sister was happy, had a future ahead of her. There's no signs of anything of depression and in the form of taking her own life. I bet you.
100%. I don't. Hold on. I thought this was the video. I know she spoke up and she pretty much said what you said. And then they were saying how she traveled. Okay, I think this is it. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, here it is.
Miller. All right, let's go.
To another one, I shouldn't be standing here alone talking to you. I have plenty of family. She had plenty of family. My sister wasn't 28, she was 27. She was going to be 28 if you guys gave her the opportunity to do so. September 30th. She was born September 30th, 1998. This right here, what I'm doing, I shouldn't even have this opportunity. No one even asked my permission to do any of this. No one has asked my permission to do anything. All that crap y'all seeing on the media, on social media, on a text message, I don't give a damn because it's not what it is. They saying I have been told, yes, very formally, by Detective Chasquiez, whatever the hell his name, Juan Carlos, I don't care. But my sister committed suicide. There was no foul play. That's what he wants me to believe. But if anybody knew that my sister Tonea Nicole, that's the last thing she would do. That's the last thing she's thinking about. She loved life too much. She was too spirited. She was too beautiful. Everything about her was too much. Yeah, that's why we're standing here, because it's going to be a tragedy instead of a party, a true celebration. But that's besides the point. Do you guys know that's a suicide, right? Yeah, it's a suicide. But there's no, I haven't been able to retrieve a police report that I've tried to get multiple times via voicemail, via email. I've called multiple times consistently. I only get that I should leave. I only get that the first of all, police report won't be ready in 4 weeks. So it's like I said, it's suicide. That's what I know.
Like you say, like she said, she couldn't get no police report. They telling her she gotta leave, you feel me? And it is what it is. Like, don't worry about me. Like me, I don't care. Can't kill me, I'm all.
So basically, she goes on and says a little bit more. See if I can find it.
For 2 to 6 months. And I have to put
Fools, mind me, fools.
before 2 to 6 months. And I have to put in a special request with the medical records department to even receive it for it to come straight through Terry. Oh, and those so-called, like I said, we had family. We had a lot of family. Vanessa Love, Michelle Love, they even came down here to see Tonea. As a sister, all I really wanted was that damn, is that really my sister? Because I know my sister wouldn't do no dumb shit like that. You already know why I call it dumb? Because she would. She would talk hella back, tell you how much.
So the sister's even on there saying that she wouldn't do anything like that. What are your thoughts?
It is what it is, Auntie. I don't want to sound cold, but we've seen this how many times. We know the outcome.
Which is nothing. But this is why, you know what I mean? Like, this is the bullshit that...
Sorry to say, but let a white kid hang from a fucking rope on a tree and see what happens.
100%. 100%. But when it's us, it's always, oh no, they did it themselves. Like, even if she was suicidal and wanted to kill herself, right? Why wouldn't she do it in her house? Why would she travel to Miami? And they said she didn't travel to Miami. They said sister said she was actually there for a few days or whatever. So why would she travel or go there just to hang herself in public in a tree?
It was in the woods or something, though.
Something like that, yeah. But how would she even attempt that, right? So you're gonna go take a rope, find a tree, get a chair and everything. Like, it doesn't even make sense, bro.
You ask me, I say she was drugged and hung.
100%. But again, this is what they do. And then we get to have to go to this shitty bullshit about, no, guys, we didn't have nothing to do with it. It wasn't racial at all, right? It had nothing to do with being racial. And I am so sick of this bullshit, bro. It's so fucking annoying. It's the same. It feels like, you're living in the Matrix, right? Where something happens and it's the same fucking narrative over and over again. Because supposedly that's what works. I'm sick of it, man. It's annoying. But yet we gotta act like, oh no, guys, yeah, she did it. She killed herself. Nah, I don't fall for that bullshit, bro.
Yeah, but I don't understand why there isn't outrage.
More outrage than there is? Yeah, there should be. There should be. And I'm gonna show you something too, because I think at some point I've always said that black people need to start fighting back, and some dude tried some bullshit at the BET Awards, and niggas fought back.
With his sign.
Huh?
With his sign.
Yeah.
Fought back. Big deal. What happened to the guy?
Yeah. What's that?
What happened to the guy?
I'll show you later, because he ends up making a post saying that, he went to this place and he almost got beat up by by black people, and how they almost killed him and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, you fuck around and find out. That's what happens. And that's the same guy, the guy that did that. Supposedly he was like one of the June 19thers.
I don't know what that is.
June 19th, when they stormed the Capitol.
Oh, okay.
January 19th. Sorry. When they stormed the Capitol, like he was one of the guys. I believe might have even got pardoned by Donald Trump for it.
Wouldn't be surprised.
You know what I mean? So yeah, so we definitely have that there. I want to show you something though. Hold on. No, not that one. Because this video that what happened, what we seen with that woman, right? You know, you have black people out there saying that she wasn't murdered, that she did it herself.
Black people are saying it too.
Yeah. Coons, the
Oh,
coons.
are we live?
Yeah, we're live. We're live.
We're on? I don't think
All
I've ever
right.
seen that before.
I know. Same here. But we definitely live. We definitely live. But yeah, there's some coons out there that are saying the same thing, bro. That, and I don't know if I could find a video of this
There's
guy that
someone
says
out
it.
there voting for Trump still saying he's the man, so.
And remember, you posted. I think you posted something to me where it was like a lot of people are saying they would love for Trump to
They'd reelect him.
they'd reelect him. Yeah.
Did you see?
See what?
I scrolled down, like I saw yes, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I said, let me just scroll and see how many, because there's like, 2,300 people on here saying something. It was just fucking continuous yes, man.
Mm-hmm.
Brothers
Mm-hmm.
to sisters, Latinos.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Cause they're fucking crazy, bro. It's like a cult. You know what I mean? Said that so many times. It's like a cult. But yeah, this is the coon, Roberto. Listen to this coon.
Let me adjust that. I'm not gonna say that there's no foul play for sure. If there was foul play, it certainly was not a white mob that did it or police.
I miss you like a hog miss fly.
Because she went to a Juneteenth celebration, it is very likely that she spent her weekend around black people. So if there was foul play involved, then it likely came from somebody who was black, and it was not some racist white lynching, right, against a black woman.
Like a baby. Miss Mammy's titty.
Now, I want you to understand.
Yeah.
He tears them apart.
Yeah, Lucas tears them apart. 100%. 100%. Hold on. There's more, though. There's more.
Hey, is your Mac
Fucking
secretly
ads.
underperforming?
Can't
Mine
get away
totally
from it.
was. I used
Yo, I
Q9
hate
Max
these
health check
YouTube
to
ads,
figure it
bro.
out.
They drive me crazy.
Foul play
Here.
involved, that there's no way that black people hang themselves from trees, and therefore, again, this must be a lynching, a racist lynching by a white mob or police or whatever, right? I've seen all types of conspiracy theories, except the theory that actually aligns with the facts and reality, which is that she offed herself.
Now, I want you to understand, when it comes to Ahmaud Arbery,
Is there anything else? Yeah. All right. One more. Hold on.
Yes, that yeah, black people did this to this woman. These people are not going to care anymore.
Is your idiot brain getting fucked by stupid?
and I'm trying to understand where they get this from, right? There's nothing in history that says out of Satan's, because they themselves are part of the lineage of evil. They're nothing more than modern day house Negroes doing a minstrel show and being rewarded for it.
And I
Okay, yeah, so that's it. But yeah, you got this one guy running around here saying that black people might have did it instead of the white people. So she went to the June 19th thing, and black people hung her up there, Roberto.
For what? To get attention?
I don't know. You asking me? Listen.
Oh, but like, what's the theory? Black people did it for what? So they could get attention to show that this is happening. But we know that when it does happen, nothing comes of it. So I think we are more intelligent enough to not do something that, as we call in Quebec, cul-de-sac, a dead end. you can't fucking get nothing out of it. Why would you do it?
100%. And it's just so these guys are the fucking worst, right? These ones here, these black guys that run around talking about how, oh, you know, George Floyd died of fentanyl and she didn't kill herself and all kinds of shit like that. Those ones are the fucking worst. Those guys are the ones that sit there and make it seem like the white people want them in their circles. You know what I mean? And you know what ends up happening? Once they're done with you, see you later, Negro.
I think they're all paper chasers, man.
Oh yeah, 100%. I believe that's what they think it is. Because
paper.
What's that?
Sold their soul for paper, man.
100%. Because that's where the money is, right? It's on that side, the Republican side. So if you're going to go on there and act like, you know, I'm going to go say shit to black people or about black people, then you're going to make a shitload of money, right? Because they love that shit. Candace Owens was one of them, right? She was over there capping for these white people. Black people are this, black people are that. And then what ended up happening? The minute she started talking about Israel, they got rid of her black ass. Oh, not to only did they get rid of her black ass, hold on. Let me show you this video, Roberto, if I can find it. Because I seen this shit and I was like, holy shit. Hold on. Yeah. You remember?
Yeah,
you remember? Yeah, Candace on. Oh my God, where's this guy's video? So, anyways, to give you some details while I try and find the video, right? What happened was someone put out a post, right? And I can't remember who the guy said it was or who he said it was, but put out a post talking about, oh, I'm so sorry to hear about Candace Owens' death. And Candace Owens was not even dead, bro. Not even dead. Huh?
Someone posted that she died?
Yeah. Yeah. Because Candace Owens has been saying that they're out to get her, right? And, you know, she's been going on her little Charlie Kirk conspiracy bullshit. And, yeah, this guy ended up putting out a video saying this woman ended up posting, talking about, and it was not just a woman. It was like one of her ops. You know what I mean? And she was like, oh, I'm sorry to hear about what happened to Candace Owens. Hold on, let me see if I can find the video. I found the guy. Let me see if I can find it. I was like, well, this is interesting. I hope he didn't take it down. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is.
Days ago, she got into this weird Twitter feud with the FBI. So she took to Twitter and she wrote, via FOIA, we formally requested Kash Patel's travel itinerary for the 3 days leading up to Charlie Kirk's assassination. And we just heard back and we were told the burden of requests is too great. How is that even remotely legal? So then the FBI responded back to this and they put, Dear Candace Owens, please show us on the documents sent to you acknowledging your FOIA request where we said the burden of requests is too great. I've never seen the FBI do this before in my life, but apparently Kash Patel is now using social media to go after his own personal enemies from the official FBI account. So he goes, your show, just like the fake news media, will be called out when you lie. We're in some wild times. This might seem like the new norm, but this is really unusual. The FBI going after the media is crazy, it's nuts. Isn't the FBI like an independent agency? Like, why is the FBI going after the media? Why are they inheriting Trump's beef? This is weird.
So that's a contest, right? The FBI actually responded to one of Candace Owens' posts, and then this is what came later.
Exposing over the last couple of months. The CIA plant wrote, Candace Owens' family reached out to me earlier this morning. It is with deep sadness and sorrow that I am sharing the passing of my longtime friend and fellow political commentator, Candace. But I also can't shake the feeling that this wasn't simply a random tragedy. There are circumstances surrounding Candace's death, especially after Charlie's passing, that raise serious questions, and I hope the full truth comes to light. I want to respect her family's privacy, so I will refrain from sharing any further details. Please stay posted. That's weird. That's very weird. And if I'm Candace Owens, I'm concerned. It's weird because, first off, Candace Owens is not dead. She's alive. She's doing well. She's prospering. She's thriving. She's breathing.
What are your thoughts on that?
It appears that people can't be held accountable for fake news either.
That's crazy though. Like, and I'm not gonna show the whole video because it's like a 15-minute video. But basically, like, it seems like maybe because she ended up taking down the post, like they tried to put a hit out on Candace Owens and it didn't work.
The FBI?
Yeah. Or Israel. Because you know she's been going up against them for so long. That wouldn't surprise me.
And there would be no investigation either.
That would not surprise me if that was true. If that actually happened, where it was like, oh, they were trying to take out Candace Owens. I mean, they took out Charlie Kirk, right? I mean, we still don't know the full details of what happened there, but the conspiracies and all this shit that people are talking about with that, I don't know, man. I don't know. Hey, look out. If I find out Candace Owens died in the next couple of weeks or months or whatever, yeah, I'm going to be very suspicious, bro. Very suspicious. What's that?
Have you seen anything with her as of late?
I think she posted something on X saying that she was still alive. Right? She made a post on X talking about how she's still alive. And then, so another thing she talked about in the article was, or in the video, was that the same woman that did that ended up saying that her account was like accessed by someone that used to work for her and did that, but she changed the accounts months after he stopped working for her. So there's a lot of conspiracies with that shit that's going on and why that information got out. But I'm guessing since it got out, that might have saved Candace Owens' life. You know what I'm saying? Like, fake information getting out there, that might have saved her ass life, because we can't go through with it now, right? Because that's what happened. So, yeah. I don't know, man. I just don't put it past these guys to take out people anymore that, you know, when you're saying like, their narratives are hurting an agenda, I don't put it past anybody anymore. I really don't. I really don't, man. So, that being said, that goes along with the conspiracy of this woman being hung by a tree, and the fact that it's a black woman and they're saying that she actually did it to herself is fucking ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And I say this, and I've been saying this, in America, I think black people are under attack. And I'm going to show you a video as to why I believe black people are under attack. So, this was the video we talked about earlier. Let me just share this real quick. Right? This guy, Jake Lang, thought it was a good idea to go to the BET Awards talking shit. So first off, you see the video, you see the sign he's holding up, right?
What does it say?
Hold on, let me bring it back. Black people, Black people failed as parents, pretty much. Our black parents are failures. And there's a lot more to the video. I think there's other videos where like they show him actually like trying to get help from some traffic cops that are out there, and the cop literally like ran away from him, bro. The cops were like, yeah, we ain't getting involved in this shit. And that's exactly what I say that black people need to start doing. We need to start standing up to this type of bullshit, because these people are thinking that they can run around here and do the Chud the Builder shit and disrespect black people and all kinds of shit and get away with it. Well, this motherfucker did that shit out in LA and he didn't get away with it. What are your thoughts, Roberto?
You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't get a beating, did he?
He got pretty much a beating. They show one scene, and it's not in this video, but another video scene where like he's kind of behind a car and a black guy comes around and gives him like a two-piece.
Okay.
Fucks him up. And what are your thoughts on that so far?
We've seen this before. Again. We've seen this before.
I think it's here.
And what comes of it? They look like they're the fucking bad people, the ones who react. Chasing him down, beating him. He's not hitting anybody.
Actually, I think this is the one time that, well, at least a few people anyways, are like good for him, right? Because there were actually, and I think this is the video, but I'll show it to you later.
I'm getting tired of this stupid shit.
What's that?
I'm getting tired of this stupid shit.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. That's exactly why I said we need to start fighting back, and I was extremely happy to see that black people weren't letting this kind of bullshit go on, right? And I'm going to show you the post here. So he posted after it. He said, I was nearly murdered by a violent black mob outside the BET Awards. They smashed a glass bottle over me that shattered and cut my face. They ganged up on us like a pack of wild hyenas. I am bleeding badly and cut everywhere and on my way to the hospital. Round of applause. Yeah. That's exactly what I want to see. Fuck that shit. Because you have these guys, this guy, Chud the Builder, and these fucking clowns running around the streets calling black people chimping out and the N-word and acting like they can get away with it. Well, hopefully, but not anymore. I hope this isn't the last time. And I don't know if this is going to stop him from doing some stupid shit like this again, but he may end up just doing it places where he knows he won't get attacked, right? But I'm saying, if black people watch this video, wherever he goes, you need to bust his ass if he's doing that bullshit.
Yeah.
smoke his ass, bro. Because I don't know, man. We go back to Trump, and the reason why is because all of this stuff is happening under Trump, right? Where it's like, oh, we get the power to say whatever we want to say, we can do whatever we want to do, and it's really fucking annoying.
Yeah,
so
but we're doing it on a bigger platform too. I don't know who this blonde chick I saw the other day telling the Haitians to stop crying or go back home, get out of here, we don't want you. On a very large platform, like this woman is fucking large.
Yeah.
This, you know?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. And because I think that these kind of things, right? Even Chud the Builder, right? This guy had a huge fucking following. So it just shows you how much people are still fucking racist out there and don't give a fuck about black people, bro. Like, there's way too many of them, you know? So, I don't know, man. I'm sick of it. I'm sick and tired of this bullshit.
Man, it irks me.
Yeah, me too. 100%. Oh, we didn't do a show last week. What are your thoughts on what happened here?
Which one?
Huh?
The shooting?
Yeah.
To this day, I'm still confused. Like, it's too much stupidities. He disliked women. He was going after Pornhub. And why was he on the second floor?
Because Pornhub's head office was right across the street from that building.
No, isn't it on the other side? It's down by Orange Julep, Pornhub.
No, it's across the street from there, right? Orange Julep. So Orange Julep, down where Orange Julep is, I used to work across from Orange Julep. That's where the Scotia Bank is, right? No, you're right. Pornhub is on that building. The green building. The big building. Yeah, the big green building. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Ruby Foods.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. But so where he was,
he couldn't shoot that building on the second floor.
No, he probably couldn't have. He was too far up.
Saying, like, if he had it out for women, and he wanted to kill women, he disliked women, whatever. Why did he walk past civilians and shoot a cop?
Oh, did you see right where he came out of the building? There was this old, like, I guess it was an old man. You can't really see, but he's just standing there in the middle of the fire, and the dude walks right past him.
I think his whole intention was to just go after 5-0.
That was part of it. That was definitely part of it. I don't know if, because they talk about this manifesto that they found or whatever, like 125 pages manifesto. I would show some of the videos, but I can't show the videos on there because it'll definitely be restricted for 18. Because we got a graphic one like this. Whoever recorded this video got pretty much everything, right? So the details, and I'll just say the details. I don't know where it was, but it starts where he's walking, and he's walking to the building, right? And there's the guy standing in front there. He walks right past the guy, right? And then he goes behind a pillar, and then it switches to a cop hiding behind like a pillar type of thing, right? And a civilian, I don't know what the hell he was doing standing there either, but he comes around to where the cop is. Cop pops him by accident, right? And then the shooter comes around and pops the cops. And I was like, yo, this dude was out for war. It didn't make sense, like you said, like, oh, I'm just going after women and Pornhub. No, he was out for war.
And who was this other guy? I didn't see no other guy.
There was no other guy. I know they said something about how they caught someone hiding in a park, but there was no other guy. He was the only shooter.
Did I tell you about the 5-0 being like up in Westmount with the military walking through backyards with their guns drawn that same day?
No.
Yeah, my daughter's boyfriend was filming them from his window, man. I was like, what the fuck's with the military was there?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. Don't worry about that, some stupid shit. Yeah, the military was there. They brought out SWAT. But it's funny though, they brought out SWAT like after he was shot. So I guess they thought that there was another threat.
There was others because they closed the whole area off.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. I was in the area. Worked on Cotonay Street, right? And then all of a sudden the Amber Alert came in, and then active shooter in Cotonay, and I was hearing the police sirens going up and down the street and everything. And right where it happened, my girl was like a block away. She was like a block away from it. You know what I mean? Like right there.
What happened yesterday or the day before? I saw, that Montreal thing on. I don't know if you ever see on Facebook. There's like a
Montreal blog. Yeah.
They showed the cops running down a man downtown.
I don't know if I seen that one, but I did see a lot of police presence going on in the past couple of days on these Montreal blog shits. I don't know what's going on. What do you think?
I think the city's going a little buck wild, man.
It's crazy, right? It's
because look, when we were growing up, I don't know how old you were back in this time, because I know I was my late teens, early 20s.
Mm-hmm.
It would be like Vietnam and fucking Cotonage, man. Like, I'd be coming home at night and hearing rapid shots. Don't know where it's coming from, where it's at. Just know I got to get in my building quick. And it would be pretty consistent, Like, I would say once a week, once every 2 weeks, if not more.
I could see that. I don't remember, but maybe it was a little bit before my time.
Yo, I could share some stories, man. Sitting on Victoria and Barclay, smoking spliff, and just don't even need a TV.
Go ahead, give us one.
Some guy came running out the metro. Yo, 50 passed by here yet? No man, you're safe. Run up Barclay. He runs up Barclay. You see 50 flying up and down Victoria. Down Barclay. Next thing you know, we go up to the gates. It was Plamondon and Lavoie. Guys chilling in there. 50 is still flying all over fucking Uptown. I don't know what this man did, but he had the whole Station 31 after him. Yo.
Yeah, my bad. I'm here.
Oh shit! I was like, wait, am I frozen?
No, I'm here. Did you know him?
I can't remember who it was. Because there used to be enough guys just coming in and out of them gates, man.
Yeah, but
running it, but there's always special guests coming through.
Yeah. But back in the days, like, there was a gates on every block. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't like that anymore. So, like, even me, like, you think, you're going to walk down the street and a cop car passes you and they're going to be doing the... I guess I'm too old because I don't get that anymore. Back in the day, I used to get that shit on a regular basis. You know what I mean? Walking down the street and they drive by you and the neck breaking, looking at you.
Pulled over walking.
100%. I guess it's only for the young guys because they look at me like, yeah, this old motherfucker ain't into shit. But I don't know if that manifesto with the guy or what they were talking about is true, because they never really gave us a full information on what this guy was doing, bro. But I'm more like you. I think he was targeting the police. Like, they said he was staying in that hotel for like 2 days before it happened, eh?
Really?
Yeah. And he came from Alberta, right?
Yeah, why? If he has a beef, why come all the way here?
I don't know.
Shoot your own beast.
It makes no sense why he came from Alberta all the way to here to do that shit. That shit went worldwide, that news, eh?
Did it?
Yeah, bro. People around the world were posting that shit, dude. This happening in Montreal right now.
And there's so many windows there. So many people had videos.
Yep.
It's hard to control all of that shit, man.
100%.
I saw a
Trust
pretty
me.
graphic video too, and I haven't seen that video yet.
Which one?
I was at work, and somebody knew somebody in that building. They sent him a video. And
Okay.
the cop take the shot and fall, and the blood just come out all over the sidewalk.
It's from that night.
From that
From,
night.
from that day. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, because I know the one I seen, and I'm looking at videos here. I want to see if I can find a video that's not graphic at all.
Like the one that's graphic, it's so you could. It was almost like they zoomed in on him reloading. I said, "Is that
Yeah,
him?"
yeah. They zoomed on him and reloaded. 100%. 100%. They zoomed on and reloaded.
Like a big guy, no?
Yeah. But they also show. And I don't know if I sent you the video or you've seen it, but I have a video of them, the cop that died. Like they show this guy standing over the cop that died. Like it's so. This is the video here, but I got a close up of this one. Right, so it's small, so you can't really see it. But if you look in the corner, you see someone lying on the floor and someone over him. Right, I got a close up of that video. It's crazy. Hold on. Trying to be very careful because I don't want this to show too much, you know?
I don't think this guy's ever experienced.
Hold on. What was that, Roberto?
I said, I don't think they ever experienced anything remotely close to this.
Oh, no, did you hear that this cop was the first cop to lose his life on the duty in 27 years?
Yeah, 20-something years, man.
That's crazy. America, you could take notes on that shit. Right? You could take notes on that shit. Because why is it different where cops feel more safe? And I guess that's why they don't kill like you. So, you know, the George Floyd and all that stuff. That could probably be the reason why they don't do that shit to us. Because they don't fear for their lives like American cops supposedly do.
Could be important. But
I don't know.
On that day, I think maybe 3 or 4 other cops died in Canada. Huh?
What do you mean?
Were shot in
Oh,
different.
I don't know.
Yeah, different events.
Oh, yeah? I have no idea. I never read anything about that. I'm just saying, I know.
The funeral for the cop in Toronto? Fuck. You think he was president, man?
Yeah, they did the same thing here. We're at work, and I think I must have seen, it was a lineup of like maybe 50, 60 cop cars just driving down Côte-d'Ivoire with their sirens brazen, going to the funeral. So, yeah. So there's not. Yeah, go ahead.
1,000 police officers at that funeral, not more.
100%. So let's listen to what this guy has to say. I'm not sure.
Story of a police shootout at P-Hub headquarters because it involves the you-know-who. 25-year-old Seth Hatfield, who was an anti-Zionist that claimed that Zios had a massive influence on Western governments and society, and that they ran P-Hub, which they do, a rabbi runs it, and are using it for subversion to destroy marriages, which they do. They push cheating on your spouse fantasies on there all the time, and that it's not good for men or society. He drove over 40 hours from Alberta to Toronto, went to the hotel across the street and opened fire at the 6th floor of the headquarters where most of the staff members were at. Police arrived, and he went downstairs and got into a shootout with the police. During the shootout, sadly, one police officer lost his life, and another police officer accidentally took the life.
Yeah, Just pause it there because I don't know what he's gonna show. But what were you gonna? What'd you say, Roberto?
He said he drove from Alberta to Toronto.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Hold on. I didn't hear that. I thought he said.
The floor of the headquarters where most of the staff members were at. Police arrived, and he went downstairs and got into a shootout, and that it's not good for men or society. He drove over 40 hours from Alberta to Toronto, went to the hotel across the street, and opened fire.
You said it, you didn't hear it?
Yeah. Not Toronto, motherfucker. Montreal.
Yeah. Get your shit straight. Now you're discredited.
You know what I mean? So I don't know about the narrative though. You know, it could be true.
Wait. He said that he shot some shots at Pornhub first. I never heard about that.
Neither did I. But the reason why the cops were called is because I think someone said they seen him pointing the gun out of the window. Now, I don't know if he shot at anything, but they seen him pointing the gun out of the window. And that's when the cops were called in. And then he had to shoot out with the cops. But a lot of the story don't make sense because they locked down, so you know where it was, right? They locked down all the way up Côte de Neige where I was, right? On Côte de Neige Street. Like, it was locked down from there. And that's like...
The whole borough was locked down.
Yeah.
I got calls in because we do taxi service in Saint Michel, and they're saying if any taxis are en route through the Côte de Neige borough, you got to find another way home. Not listen for news or updates. They say you got to find another way home.
They closed down the metro systems and all kinds of shit.
Everything.
Yeah. It made no sense that they did that, right? But I guess they thought it was more than one person, so that's why they did that. But holy fuck, bro. I ain't never seen no shit. They had fucking helicopters circling around, bro.
You kill a cop.
Yeah, I know.
You get all their attention, man. That's why I said, if there was another guy and they caught him and he ain't dead, he's catching the beating of his life.
Oh, 100%. 100%. This guy would have got a beating of his life if they didn't murk him. You know what I mean? But I always question what's the end game, right? People that do shit like this, what is your end game? Because you're not going to survive. You are not going to survive a situation with 50 cops, 100 cops. You're not getting out of that. So what is his end game?
You have to ask him.
You know what I mean? But it goes for a lot of these mass shooters, though, right? It's like, oh, we're going to go down here and we're going to kill a whole bunch of people.
I think a lot of them do it for fame. Because they go down in history for something, regardless if it's a mass murder or a superhero. You're in history.
So do you think it's more for fame or more to bring a light to maybe the situation you're trying to deal with? What do you think?
More times than not, those guys, one of their sentences is, you're going to remember me. So if I'm saying you're going to remember me, I'm going to try and leave a lasting memory on you. And how more lasting than taking out a bunch of innocent people?
Yeah, I guess.
Look at that motherfucker who went up to. Sorry, man, I got the fruit flies in my fucking office.
No worries.
That guy who went up to the university and killed all them women.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because what? A few of them turned him down on a date?
That was crazy.
Yeah, man. I remember that night too because it's in Côte de Neige too.
Yeah.
In Christmas tree was in the winter, so them lights shine brighter in the winter.
Did they lock down Côte de Neige like that though? I don't remember. I don't think so.
The whole area, Queen Mary, Côte de Neige, DeSales, it was all locked down because there was so many ambulances, man. You killed how many? 15 women.
That's what I was gonna ask. I think it was like 15 or 16. Yeah.
Killed a lot of women, man.
Yeah. But again, like mental issues, And the reason why we don't have a lot of these things, guys, is because not everybody has guns like in America. You know what I mean? Like people might want to do it, but they don't got no guns, so they can't go out and kill people. The fact that this guy had an AR-15, which is an extremely rare gun to at least have here in Canada, right?
I mean, if you want, you can get it, man. Like, I
Of course.
was on the reserve, and I saw what those guys have.
Yeah, of course you can get it. 100% you can get it. But what I'm saying is it's not as accessible as it is in America, right?
No doubt.
Everybody is packing.
Again, at Walmart in the U.S.
100%. Shit, they be giving them down as fucking family heirlooms, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, this came from your pappy from the 1970s. Keep that gun here, man. But, that's why when it happens here, it's like a shock. You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck? Really? Mass shooter like that? Like, you should have been there, Roberto. Like, the amount of fucking cops I seen that day, I haven't seen that much cops in years, since I was like 16. And back 16, just one little thing pops off and you got 10 cop cars coming, right? Mm-hmm. So I haven't seen anything like that since I was like 16. Like, that was crazy, the amount of cops that just were rolling up and down the street. Now, obviously, because it was far away in my area, but we didn't see any cops like running around the streets or anything like that. But what they did on the carry, oh yeah. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. So, yeah, guys, we do have our things every now and then, I see a few things on Facebook because I follow this guy who just goes around and follows Montreal police, right? And to be honest with you, I didn't know they were so bad now.
Especially Montreal North.
So, did you hear what the investigation is? What they're doing down there?
Yeah.
Right. So, for those of you that don't know, they taking like the locks from black people's hair and using them as trophies and shit. So there's an investigation going on, which is probably not going to yield anything, right? Because we know how that's gonna go. But I also heard that they're revisiting the police wearing body cams again, which they should.
They should all be wearing them regardless.
Yeah, 100%. They should all be wearing body cams. There's no reason why you, being a police officer who pretty much is, there to protect and serve, there's absolutely no reason why they shouldn't be wearing body cams. And I know I have this video here to show you, just to give you an idea right here of what I'm talking about. Play this one. Danny's gonna love this, right? I'm not talking about American cops, I'm talking about Canadian. He's like, oh, I thought Canada was heaven over there. Yeah, well, no, we have our issues here.
This is good.
Now, granted,
this one. That is good. Good job.
Now, granted, we don't have any context as to what happened here, but the caption says, this is the reality for many black people in Quebec, living under constant surveillance where law enforcement targets us, not for what we've done, but just for who we are. I don't know. I guess it's still going on, but I didn't know it was that bad, right? And obviously, they uncuffed the black kid, right? Whoever it is, they uncuffed him, so he's not going to jail. They're letting him go. So, if that was one of those racial profiling moments, bro, I'm like, fuck. It's never gonna change. Because I remember them days. You know what I'm saying? Like, we grew up in them days. I was sitting outside in the back with a bunch of my friends. We were just chilling, right? Chilling, having fun. And like 10 cop cars rolled up deep. Like, all right, you all under arrest. Didn't ask us nothing, just said you were all under arrest. So for what? They said, for, because I remember, I think it was a bus driver that had got beaten up, right? So it was like, you guys are all under arrest. And one of the Haitian cats in my building ran upstairs and called my pops. I never seen my pops run around a corner so quick like that. And yeah, he went off on them. The fuck are you doing here? Oh, we're just, they're under arrest. For what? He was like, bus driver got beat up, whatever. Bunch of black kids. And my dad was like, well, they haven't fucking moved from this spot. They've been here the whole time and blah, 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 this and that. And then the cops ended up leaving, right? But I had that one friend that was just from the beginning. From the beginning. Fuck you, you know what I mean? Like that guy, the antagonist, right? The one that's gonna fucking really get us arrested because he can't shut the fuck up, right? And then when my
to know his rights and he don't know jack shit.
Right, but when my dad came, he got even worse. You know what I mean? Like my dad was cursing them cops too, right? My dad was like, "Fuck you, you ain't taking none of these fucking kids, blah blah, this and that, all right? So when my dad was talking to the cops, me, your brother, because your brother was there, and the two cousins, with the crew, right? You know the crew, your brother, Craig Michael, and Letho, right? So it's all three of us. So me, your brother, and Craig and Michael are just sitting down like by the fence. And my dad's standing there, and he's cursing the cops. Of course, this motherfucker goes up, and he stands right next to my dad, and he has like his hand on my dad's shoulder. And he's like, get the fuck out of here. Fuck you, right? So he got even hyped when my dad came in there, and the cops were like, oh, your father's a good man, and then walked away, right, and left us alone. But yeah, man, that shit is crazy. So it hasn't changed. And it's discouraging because if it hasn't changed since we were 16, then it's never gonna fucking change, bro. It's never going to change. The way these people look at us and see us is never going to change. Because even though you may have a generation that's not as racist as previous generations, you're still gonna have the racists that are in power. And that's the problem, right? A lot of these racists and all these people are in power. Donald Trump and his cronies, they're all in power, right? And it's going to stay like that. So until those racists get out of power, ain't nothing going to fucking change.
Well, you saw that topic I wanted to talk to you about.
Yeah, we can get into that 100%.
It falls under the same suit.
Yeah, absolutely.
We have to get into an intro. We could just smooth right along into it because
yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Chilling in the park isn't allowed anymore, while being black, of course.
100%. And I think I have it to bring up, but
well, you'd have to play the video because I don't know if the woman in the background was black or white.
It was a video.
She was screaming out, they're not bothering us, and she asked people in the background that were in the park as well the same question: are these guys bothering you? Are they bothering anyone? Everyone said no, everything seems fine.
It was a video you sent? Because I just seen a picture. Hold on.
Yeah, it was a video.
I didn't see a video. Hold on.
Oh, maybe I didn't send you the video, but I saw a video of it.
Yeah, well, it wasn't a video you sent me. You think you can find the video?
I'll try.
Yeah, because it was just a picture that I got. And the one that I got is sharing music. Unless you sent more than one of it. Hold on, let me see. Oh, yeah, I think, hold on. This might be a video. No? No, yeah, they're both just pictures. They're both just pictures.
Really?
Yeah, I'll just show what I'm talking about for the one person that's watching.
Yeah, I see.
You know what I'm saying?
Both pictures.
Right here. Stop share. Share window, this one. Yeah. So it says police told 6 black teens to leave a park because people felt uncomfortable.
You couldn't find the person who said they were uncomfortable.
Really?
Yeah. Because all the people that were in the park were saying, no, they're not bothering us. And the cop was putting his hand up saying, mind your business, more or less. We didn't ask you. But when, it's against them, they want everybody to talk. Well, when it's for them, we don't want to hear you.
Hold on. Let me see if I can find anything on YouTube.
They were just black, man.
I think this is it. Hold on.
On it at Indisputable Black Teens. Once again, kicked out.
Here.
Fine with park by the police.
Yeah,
here it
here's
is.
the video.
Who's uncomfortable? Who's uncomfortable, sir? We're fine with them being here. Are you uncomfortable with them being here? Are you kidding me? They're literally just sitting on the bench doing nothing. If they would maybe, why is the basketball court not open? That makes no sense to me. They don't want you sitting around, but they don't have a basketball court open for you to do anything.
Yeah, I know why the basketball court is not open.
What the fuck?
Is that something?
Well, is it okay? So yeah, I wanted to see if it was a white woman that was recording. Hold on, let's hear what he has to say.
Saying that she was interviewed by a local news outlet and is awaiting the publication of the story. We will provide updates if there are any updates to provide.
All right, so I guess that's the woman that created the video. Go ahead, Roberto.
She's the one that said they weren't bothering anybody?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of white people standing up to racism. It's unfortunate that these people are not in a position of power. They seem to be in the same struggle as us, just chat with no production.
And
if enough people chat, something might happen.
And it's funny you said that, right? Because even in the first video I showed, or the second video with the BET stuff, right? There was a couple of black people, but there were some white people fighting this dude too. Right? There were some Latinos there. There was a few black people and a couple of white people sprinkled in there too. So, yeah, you're right. Some of them are fighting up, but not enough.
Think about it, Nzo. I saw a meme the other day. I was telling my wife about it. It was with an Indian guy from Toronto. And he's bitching about immigrants, his Indian immigrant friends that are coming with their traits from India, throwing garbage in the fucking forest and washing their clothes in rivers and shit. And he's like, immigration, I know it's a different topic we're on now. Immigration, you're supposed to come and adapt to the place you're immigrating to, follow their cultures, learn their language. If I'm going to go to Bulgaria and live, I'm going to have to try and learn their language, or at least learn how to communicate their culture. If I go there with my shit, why would they want me there? And I'm not even leaving because of bad terms, but I know I'm off topic. It's just, the world is in such a bad place, man. You just don't know when it's going to come, where it's going to come from, and how you're going to react to it.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
It's going to happen.
Yeah, 100%. But I I think, and I say this a lot of the times, that a lot of these people that complain about the immigration stuff, yeah, they may have a couple of things to stand on, but they take it to whole different levels. To me, it's more racist shit than anything, and that's why I don't really get into the fucking immigration topic because I think
Everybody
it's
deserves a right to escape wherever they're escaping from.
yeah, yeah.
But like I said, Onzo, you're a true Canadian. Your heritage goes back deep into Canada roots here. My parents came here from Jamaica.
Hmm.
My wife's parents came from Armenia and Bulgaria and Lebanon. My father-in-law, I swear to God, he was a French guy.
Hmm.
Loved their
Hmm.
music. He wanted their culture. He learned their language and fit in. Even though some of the hard redneck Frenchmen would call him immigrant and all these stupid shit, you're gonna have the odd few just to balance it out because not everybody can be the same. You're gonna have the odd few that are gonna be in your face racist. But
Hmm.
the scale that it's jumped to now, I don't think it's ever reached a level like this, man.
Okay, what do you mean? Talking about immigrations coming here? Or?
Racism.
Oh, racism. Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I don't
I know.
think
I
it's
agree
ever
with you.
scaled to this level.
Yeah, yeah. No, I agree with you 100%.
And what's fueling it, I don't know if it's, part of the plan, but you're going to let people in your country, and it's happening all over. I see it in New Zealand. I see it in fucking uh, the Slavic countries. They're throwing immigrants out because the immigrants that are coming are not coming to adapt. They're coming to change.
Hmm.
And I don't stand for that shit either. I'm not adapting to no rules that you guys ran away from where you're from. You can't
Well,
bring that shit here.
well, that's what I was gonna say. I mean, I think you do need to adapt to a degree, right? 100%. I agree with you
Keep
on
your
that one.
culture.
100%. Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah. But you
sometimes
keep your culture.
you know,
Yeah,
your
yeah.
lifestyle to how you live there here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, so, for example, I used to work with a guy who came from, can't remember, don't ask me. He was Muslim, right? So they have to do their prayers and everything. Like, he literally used to go in the bathroom and wash his feet in the bathroom sink, and you know what I mean? I'm like, I get your culture, but that's something you don't do. That's the things that you save and do when you're home or whatever, right? You don't be working in the bathroom because it's a public bathroom where everybody in the building goes to the bathroom and you in the bathroom washing your fucking feet in the sink.
And he's gonna tell you back in my country, and you're gonna have to follow them. Go back to your country and do it. And
Right, right,
it sound racist, but he
right.
opened the door with back in my country. You're
Yeah.
not in your country anymore.
Hmm.
And we don't do that here. So
Right,
you got to
right.
realize you can't do that here, or you got to go back, man.
Yeah, 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 yeah. No, I agree with you 100%. There are certain things you absolutely need to adapt to and understand that this is a different civilization, right? Like, so for example, like you say, let's say we were to take a trip to like China or something like that, right? And they say you can't chew gum on the street, then you, as a fucking, a tourist, need to know this. You know what I mean? You need to know these things before you get to that country because you don't want to end up insulting anybody, much worse going to jail. You know what I mean? Littering is a jail offense in those type of places. You
Let me
know what
tell
I'm
you,
saying?
a woman who walks around with her hair blowing in the wind freely here, you can't go to Syria and do that.
Really?
You have to put a veil on.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. 100%,
All the
100%.
Muslim countries, you
Yeah,
can't go on walking with your hair
yeah,
free.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Why
100%.
can't they walk around freely? Because that's the way they do it here. They
Mhm,
can't. So what
mhm,
makes you think you could come here with the stuff that we don't do and we're
mhm,
supposed to allow it here?
mhm. So
That's
there
where I
was.
say F you.
Yeah, yeah. No, I agree with you. There was a TikToker, um, this female TikToker, and I believe it was an event that they were having in Saudi Arabia. I don't remember what it was, right? But she was doing videos in fucking bikinis and shit. And I'm like, bro, you can't go to other people's country and walk around like you own it and do shit like that.
That's
You know
what-
what I mean? 100%. So yeah, I agree with you. I And that's why I think when I say it goes a little bit too far, because people will just take something like that and say, no, all your culture, you gotta conform and you can't do anything like that. And I think that's where it goes too far. But I do agree with you that there are some things that you need to leave back home that you can't do here. You know what I
What got
mean?
me vexed? The first thing that got me vexed on this topic, Nzo,
Mm-hmm.
you know that new swimming pool they opened up on Van Horn, near Van Horn School?
No, I didn't even know they opened one up there, but go ahead.
It's old now, but when they just opened it up,
Okay, yeah. The rec center.
yeah,
Rec chat, rec chat.
started going, and it made the news that they wanted the city to make it that there's a time only for men and a time only for women.
Mm-hmm.
Same sex cannot use the place at the same time. And that's when I started saying to myself, go fuck yourself.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys want that, you guys go and look for a land, build your aquatic center, and apply those rules, and no one will tell you nothing. We have Chinatown, we have Little Italy, we have where they could do things of their own culture. But for you to come to a black area where we opened up something and start saying, hey, we want this and we want that, and that's not how we conduct things here. We don't do that. And women go in the same pool. Like if you want that, sorry to say, go back. I don't want you guys sound racist by saying that.
No, you're not at all. But I will say there is a group of people that have done that and got what they wanted.
Yeah, well, it's fucked up.
Right? So the transgender bathrooms, they got that, right?
You know what? I don't see as many as them as I thought I would. Because at one point, I started seeing them pop up, and I'm like, how soon is it before every bathroom's like that? But they're not all like that.
Yeah, I know.
Certain places.
Now, don't get it wrong. I mean, I think it's a good thing to have that, right? But I'm just saying, like, those are the kind of things like, oh, we need these type of changes, and then boom, they make the changes, right? So to have other people come here and see that, they try that, you know what I mean? Oh, they're getting what they want, so let's see if we can push it to get what we want. And no, it doesn't work that way, you know what I mean?
But you see, I've gone to a gender bathroom where I walk in and the only area where I can encounter a woman is washing my hands.
Right.
Because the stalls are doors.
Yeah.
So, you know, I don't feel no way about that.
Yeah. Yo, listen. The first time I went to Area, right? Area, for those that don't know, it's an after-hour club, right? So we went in there and boom, we chilling and everything. I'm like, I gotta go take a piss. So I went to go to the bathroom, and I was like, there's chicks in the bathroom. You know what I mean? Like, I looked at the sign and said, yeah, it says male. But it was like, yeah, this is like unisex. Girls go to the men's bathroom, whatever. And I was like, really? I don't remember if I ever seen.
Always full.
Huh?
The girls' bathroom is always full.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't remember, and I was supposed to say, I don't remember if any guys were in the girls' bathroom, but I know them chicks were like, this dude was in there rolling up a fucking spliff, and two chicks were just standing there like, hey, yeah, whatever. And men pissing in the urinal and shit. Again, I didn't have a problem with it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have a problem with it at all. But it was just like, wow, okay. First time I've ever seen that shit. So, but did you also hear about, and this is another problem why I think it might be good to have those bathrooms, but did you hear about the father that went to the bathroom with his daughters, and this man went at him because he was in the bathroom, in the guy's bathroom with his daughters washing their hands?
Mm-hmm.
What did you think of that?
I tell him, go fuck yourself.
Facts.
Go fuck yourself. You have a fucking problem? Wait for me.
Facts.
Now tell my wife to go with the kids, and me and you could deal with it.
Facts. 100%.
You know how many times I've brought my daughters in the bathroom, because I'm alone with them, and I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
let them go in a girl's bathroom at 4 years old by herself.
Mm-hmm.
Are you
Mm-hmm.
stupid? You obviously
Mm-hmm.
don't have kids. And
Facts.
if you do have kids, I feel sorry for them.
Facts. 100%. And then it's easier for you to take your daughters into the male's bathroom than to go into the female's bathroom. You know what I mean? It's a lot easier. So for anybody that like sits there and has a fucking problem with that, then yeah, you need to get punched in the mouth.
Yeah, you got a problem, and like I said, we can deal with it.
This man was being a fucking good father, bro. You know what I mean? Doing what he had to do. And the daughters were crying. And that alone would have been like, yo, you making my fucking daughters cry? All right. Now we gotta, you know what I mean? We gotta go off.
Kids go to mommy. Kids go to mommy.
Facts. 100%. Like, I even got into something at work like a couple of weeks ago. Well, not at work, but I went outside, right? And there's a driveway. Right? There's a driveway. So I come up, I go around the corner, and I go to the driveway, and, and I smoke.
He's choking.
Yes, I am. So I go and have a smoke, right? So there's a building on the side with steps and everything, and then the driveway, and in the back you can see there's the garage, which is not connected to the building that I was standing next to, but I was in the driveway. So I'm standing there smoking, and the garage door was up. Some dude was in there. He's like, "Hey, fuck you doing?" I said, "Who the fuck you talking to?" He said, "You can't smoke there." I said, "Who says so?" He's like, "Oh, it's private property, private property." I said, "Fuck you." Right? I said, "Fuck you. You don't want me smoking here? Move me." Right? So he went back inside and he was like, he said something, and then I called him a bitch. He said, "Oh, I'm a bitch, I'm a bitch." I said, "Yeah, you're a fucking bitch. You're a fucking bitch." I stood there, smoked my cigarette, and when my break was over, I left. Like, I don't, like, who the fuck are these people, bro? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it drives me up a fucking wall that some of these people, and he looked like, he wasn't white. He looked like he was, like, from a Middle Eastern company, like, you know, Iranian or something like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, bro, who the fuck you talking to? Like, first off, if you had come to me and been like, "Oh, sir, I'm sorry, you can't smoke here," I'd have been like, "Oh, no problem." But when you come aggressive talking about, "Yo, who the fuck are you?" or "What the fuck you doing here?" Like, yo, I ain't no fucking kid. Don't talk to me like that. Don't talk to me like that.
Even sometimes when it's a little bit polite, it can still turn into a slight altercation, you know? I'm
It can.
minding my business, you know, just
Mhm.
my hose to get rid of the shit in my driveway. Did I tell you that story?
No, go ahead.
So I'm rinsing you know, I'm pulling off the old Italian thing. You know, I see the Italian men all the time rinsing the sidewalk, rinsing the driveway. So I'm doing it to my shit. I see this
Mhm.
walking by. I'm not paying her no mind, you know. She goes, well, she said in French, "Excuse me, sir, excuse me, sir." I thought she was going to ask me for directions. I go, "Yes, yes, hi, hi." She goes,
Mhm.
"You know you don't have the right to do that, huh?" I said, "Excuse me?" She goes, "You know, it's against the law to use your water to clean your driveway." I look her up and down. I go, "You work for the city?" She goes, "No." I go, "Oh, really?" I said, "Where'd you get that tree branch in your hand there? Did you get that from the park? You know that's private property, huh? You just stole from the park. Why don't you bring that shit back? And mind your business, fuck. The fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
shit up. What
Okay.
the fuck, man?
So yes, one
Fucking
hundred
drink
percent.
or what?
In that
My
situation,
property.
yes, 100%. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do on my property or anything like that, right? But I'm on someone else's property, and I don't know if it was even a part of his property. I guess it was because his car is this driveway, whatever. But first off, it's a fucking driveway, right? So what the hell are you worried about? Hey, Mike, what's up? Haven't seen you in a while, right? Said, can you ban
What up?
JG because he was pushing for Canada to become the 51st state, Anzo? Well, to be honest with you, Mike, Haven't heard from JG in a while,
PG
so
banned us, man.
yeah. He ghosted us. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, and I ain't forcing nobody that don't want to come on the show. I ain't forcing nobody to do so. So do what you got to do, brother. You know, it is what it is. But it's good to see you, man. It's been a while. But yeah, no. So that I understand, right? It was your property, and even though they asked politely or spoke politely, like you're
So
like, still, who the
like,
fuck are
it was
you?
like coming at me like she was a city official.
hmm Like, okay, so here's another thing, right? I went to the store the other day, just the other day, right? And I'm coming out of the store, and I see this guy again, another fucking like Iranian looking dude. I don't know what is up with these dudes, right? But it feels like they fucking more racist than white people at this point now. Anyways, right? So these two girls were walking by, and I hear him say, "Hey, I got it on video. I got it on video." And she's like, "What?" And he's like, "Oh, I saw you. You hit that car. You hit that car, right?" And the girl's like, "What the fuck?" And he was like going at them. And I'm like, "Bro, fuck's your problem?" You know what I mean? He's like, "Oh, I saw them hit the car." And I'm like, "But is it your car? So what do you care?" You know what I mean? It's not your fucking car. You're fucking harassing these. They look like they were fucking like 18-year-olds, like little young girls. I'm like, harassing these fucking little girls. You acting like a fucking idiot up here on the street. Leave them alone, bro. And he got in his car and drove off. But I'm like, people don't mind their fucking business. Like, mind your business. It ain't affecting you, right? I see things, and the only one time I ever really thought I was going to have to convene is me and my girl were on the metro, right? And I seen this guy, and he was just fucking looking at this girl so hard, and it looked like he was going to do something. So I was like, yo, if he does something, I'm gonna rush him. You know what I mean? Because I'm not gonna let him do anything to this girl. He ended up not doing anything. But in a situation like that, yeah, 100%. But like he's like, oh, I got it on video. So take the video, post the video if you want to, right? Do something like that. But why the fuck are you harassing these fucking little girls for? Like, you grown ass man, bro. Like, stop doing that shit. And that's what I'm saying. People don't seem to mind their fucking businesses and feel like they just want to put their mouths in other people's shit. And it's fucking annoying, dude.
Well, you know, I don't know if it's where he's from. They have no respect for women, girls.
100%.
They could talk to them however the fuck they want.
Yeah.
Well, you hope if you have a daughter, it doesn't happen to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you don't want to go to jail.
Like, you never had any situations like that with your daughters?
One time,
Yeah?
it was with kids, you know. Kids.
Okay.
I was at that park with a quickness, man. I don't care if there's fucking 20 of them. Problem resolved when I got there, Anzo. Problem resolved, because you know, I go with the role. I dress the role. I fucking mentally get myself prepared for the role. I have it all planned how it's gonna go. Because intimidation prevents activation, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I put the fear in your ass.
Okay, what happened?
My daughter went to the park with her friends on her birthday to take pictures. Some kids playing basketball thought they could pick on them, you know?
Oh, okay,
But,
okay.
one of the kids was a little nerdy and he had a nice camera.
Mm.
Yeah, I pulled up.
Wait, so let me ask you this. When you got the call, how long did it take you to roll up?
Not even 5 minutes I was there. It's just around the corner. I was there quick. Where are they? Where are they? It's like when my daughter saw me, she was so happy. Dad, she's running with the biggest smile. You guys are fucked up now. Because one of them kids stepped. I remember when I was a kid, some old man tried to fuck with us. He got fucked up by LOWKEY, but if a kid gets too smart, man, you know, I don't know who your father is, but he can come too. Because right now, you're going to get a fucking smack.
100%. 100%.
I wish that would have said something, man.
No, it's funny too because one time, and it wasn't even like anything my son, all right, but he called me up and he's like, "Oh, someone hit my car," right? So I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, he had his car parked on the street, and I guess something happened where a car hit it or something, right?" So police were out there and everything. So I said, "All right, just holler at me if you need anything." And then he called at me later and he's like, "Yo, these cops are being fucking dicks. They won't let me go around my car." And I said, "Oh, really? All right, I'm on my way." I was there in like 5 minutes, bro. 5 minutes, because you don't live far from me, right? So I just hot stepped it right to his house, and I stood there, and I'm like, "What's going on?" You know? And there was a black cop there, so I was having a conversation with him, and we are talking about the accident. They're like, "Oh no, the way the car is, we don't think that they did that." And I'm like, "Well, his car wasn't destroyed yesterday, and it is today, and it's like parked up on the sidewalk and shit." So he was like, "Oh, he didn't think that the car did it, and they actually thought my son parked on the sidewalk like that." And I'm like, "No, my son's a good driver." All right. Now, when I left the cops and me and my son were walking away, I was like, "Were you drunk last night?" Just to make sure, you know? He's like, "No." He was like, "No. I was home. I was working. I didn't drink." And I was like, "Okay, just making sure." You know what I'm saying?
Just to know, huh?
Yeah, because, you know, I always go back to that movie, Wolf of Wall Street. Remember that movie?
Mm-hmm.
And when he's driving the car, he's like fucked up on the Quaaludes. And he's like, "Yeah, I can drive." And then he gets home and the car is safe. And he wakes up in the morning, police come and the car's all smashed up and shit. Yeah, I was like, yeah, just making sure, bro. But he's like, "Nah, I was here working all day." So, you know, but like you said, man, when you get that call and, you know, they need some guidance, it don't take long to get there.
Fuck. You know,
It don't.
one time we were in Bulgaria, and we're on the beach. We're on this beach all week. Okay, this was like the 4th day, and I was like getting fed up and getting these fucking things over my head that were so low. I kept hitting my head. So I sent my daughter and her boyfriend to go early and find one of the taller ones,
Taller one what?
like a blanket to cover you for shade. You know.
Oh, okay, yeah. Like
Over
one
where
of
you're
those
on the beach.
long umbrellas type of thing?
Yeah, on the beach, exactly.
Okay, yeah.
So she goes, and we get a phone call. "Dad, come quick. We're having a fight with the owner." Man, I never fucking walked so fast in my life.
You know?
Driving in Bulgaria, it was pure walking.
Yeah.
The wife was speed walking there.
Uh-huh.
Turn the corner. My wife's like, "Who is it? Who is it? Who is it?" Like, she's a little fucking pit bull sometimes.
Yeah.
I see my wife went after the wrong woman.
Mm.
And when I saw the woman, fucking, I had like, you know, tunnel vision. In my head, how I felt, I said, "You know what? We're in another country."
Yeah.
So I handled it like I was on the phone. Conducted myself so professionally, Nzo. I made her fucking like 5 inches tall. And I said, "Trust me, the pen is the last fucking word. You will see the review I'll write. And I tell you, if I have fucking 30,000 followers, I'll have 31,000 after this fucking thing I'm gonna write." I'm like, "You fucking bitch, you fucking farmer, you fucking this." 3 hours later.
Yeah, go ahead.
The woman that owns the beach, the one we told off, is good friends with my wife's cousin. And she called and begged my wife's cousin for me not to write that review. So all the shit that was said to her, what was the last thing? The fucking review that she wrote. And I told her, sometimes you gotta sting people and let it be with them all day. I say, "Fuck you," yeah, you say fuck you back and you have a couple of drinks, you forgot me. But you're not gonna forget what I fucking told you. You're not, you know? Nzo, I partied so hard that night, man.
And you know what's funny too? Like, your wife could probably get away with that. You probably wouldn't have gotten away with that if you would. Yeah.
That beach, man.
Yeah, 100%. You wouldn't have got away with that. She could get away with that, but you do that shit? Oh no. In a foreign country? What?
We spent over $1,000 in that fucking bar because we're eating there, drinking there, getting the fucking thing for the family, like, you know, $1,000 of their dollars.
Yeah.
You know, and I told her, "You're gonna feel that, man, because your fucking bar ain't rocking that hard." We went to a next bar and they got our money, but it's all about service. You know, you thought my daughter is some little street rat, some fucking maybe gypsy because she's dark skinned and you don't usually get those here. You're gonna treat her like dirt. You don't know what's coming. You don't know, like, you know, we always knew when we were growing up. Before you fuck with this person, do you know who's their family?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta know these things, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can
Mm-hmm.
slap somebody up and then, oh no.
Yeah, yeah. What? He's his dad? Oh shit! You know what I mean?
Fucking
Yeah,
guy
yeah.
got 5 brothers or 5 fucking uncles that are
And
murderers.
they're murderers and
You
shit.
know?
You know what I mean? Yeah, one
Man,
hundred percent.
we
One
grew
hundred
up with
percent.
street sense.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
You
yeah, yeah.
can't teach that shit onto.
Yeah, yeah. No, no. Of course not. But that's what they lack these days, Roberto.
Yeah, because they're all tough. They're all gangsters. They're all stupid fuck.
Oh, listen. Let me tell you something, all right? So, I play 2K every now and then, right? Well, not every now and then, but I play 2K a lot. So, usually on Saturday or Sundays, there's a little thing where we get a bunch of people, we go in there, we play some games or whatever, right? But we do it so because we're trying to get this event card or whatever. So we try to make it easier, right? You let me win 5, I let you win 5, right? But there was one dude that we were fucking always doing with, where he would get his 5 and then bounce, right? Wouldn't help nobody else. So the last time we did that, I was like, yo, bro, like you always bouncing every time you did this one, right? So I said, fuck that. We ain't gonna fuck with you no more. 10 minutes later, I get a message. And it's like from this dude. He says, oh, you block my cousin and keep playing the game because you ain't about that life. We know where you live and we're going to find you. I was like, are you fucking 12? Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, you got people, like, trying to play these fucking warriors online because they know you'll never fucking find them. You know what I mean? Like, it's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous.
And then it's
Huh?
a lady with a fucking voiceover.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. 100%. You know what I mean? Like, oh, yeah. He's like, yo. The message was, yo, we're coming to your house. We're pulling up. Be outside. So I started laughing. I'm like, yo, I'm outside already. Come true. You know what I mean? Like, who the fuck are you being? And then, like a week later, I'm doing with the rest of the boys, right? And I'm telling them, I'm like, yo, this fucking clown sent me a message, right? And the guy that made the group shared a picture, and the same dude sent him a message too, telling him he's gonna find him and shit. I was like, yo, bro,
He's the internet tough guy.
this is what I'm saying. And it's like, we were out in the streets. You know what I mean? Like, do you remember our parents wouldn't even let us stay in the fucking house, bro? You know what I mean? Like, especially on a weekend. No, take your ass outside. Go do something, right? Go play with your friends. Like, we were forced to go outside. Kids nowadays, but
Outside to go to school.
and then come home and get on the video game.
Yeah.
And I tell you this, I wouldn't change the way we lived for fucking anything, bro. Anything. Because I would not want to be like these kids today, man. I really would not want to be like that. And I'm so glad. Even my son was young, right? You going out. You're not staying in the house. We're going outside. We're going to do something. We were always outside playing. You know what I mean? So, yeah, obviously he got to 16, 17, and there's those ages where then he really started getting into video games. But when he was younger, like, he was outside. Always. Always outside. And these kids nowadays, they're just spoiled little brats. And like you said, tough guys. But you don't know tough if you haven't been outside.
They're doing stupid shit, man. Like, you see this group thing they're doing in the U.S. now?
Hey, Mama Bear, thank you. Happy Canada Day to you, too.
Oh, hey, they're popping in now. Look at that. Hey, Mama.
Yeah. It's all right. I mean, we've been streaming to like 1 or 2 people for like fucking 40 minutes already. So, anytime someone pops in, it's good to see you. That's for sure. So thank you for popping in, much. He said, I would on my channel, Rogue. You would on your channel? Rogue? Oh, okay. I'm not exactly sure. Did Mike write something that I didn't see? Because I only see the one where he says, you banned JG. So that's the only one I see there. But if he wrote something else, I don't know.
Well, I can tell you, this is the first time in a long time that Dandelion hasn't popped through.
Yeah. Yeah. It's always good to see me.
Yes,
You mean us, right? It's always good to see us. It's good to see you, but it's always good to see us too, right? No, reciprocal kind of thing. But yeah, you were saying, Roberto, or you forgot?
Yeah.
Talking about the kids nowadays,
Oh, with the gang thing, like
Oh
thousands
yeah,
of kids get together and they just fucking destroy shit, run into stores, steal stuff. Last time I saw them, they were on Miami Beach, just destroying the beach.
really?
Yeah, like fucking hundreds of kids. They just all get together and do this shit, man.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, it's a new craze in the States.
Well, listen, man. These are the same people that used to eat Tide Pods, all right? So,
Yeah, that's the generation.
you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. And it's like, bro, go outside, experience life. She said, yeah, that one. If someone made a 51st State joke on my channel, oh, they'd bounce faster than a dodgeball. I got you. I got you. Yeah,
We don't even pay attention to that stuff, Mama Bear.
you know what I mean? Because we already know the only reason why they want us to be a 51st state is because they jealous of Canada. That's it. Because Americans is fucked up right now. Crazy. Like I was talking about a show from, right? And I was like, we were like, oh, coal thing. Brian was like, oh, we shouldn't use coal. And I was like, well, it's kind of the same thing with America going on, right? Top MAGA shit is a 100% coal. Can't tell me it's not. It's a fucking cult. So we definitely have a lot of that shit. But I don't know about the kids thing. I never heard that thing. But I mean, at least they getting outside, Roberto. You know what I mean? At least they're organizing some shit. But
For the
at the
wrong
end,
reasons.
yeah. They just want our resources. 100%. 100% they do. 100%. Canada is the mecca to them. You know what I mean? Right? You see what happens in America every single day. Those Americans are happy to be coming over to Canada. Ain't no Canadians going over to America right now. Roberto, aren't you supposed to go on a trip to America?
Cancel.
You see what I'm saying? Ain't nobody going over there. Nah, bro. Especially with the first topic, right? Were they hanging people from trees and talking about suicide?
Negatory.
Facts. Shifting and all that maple syrup. You know what? I mean, I guess you could talk about our maple syrup, but I usually buy like an American brand when it comes to my syrup, to be honest with you. What syrup do you use?
Good old local Canadian maple syrup.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sometimes
Our shit's liquid gold, man.
sometimes I find it too thick though. I don't like the thick one, you know what I mean?
Like I met up with a guy who was a connoisseur with that shit. He had 4 different kinds,
Mm-hmm.
from dark to light gold. He's telling me how the fermentation, if it's really light, it's I remember the opposite. If it was really light, it's older or younger. Or there's science to that shit.
Absolutely. And I can only see one of you, then it will be nice to see both of you. That's true. That's true. But Roberto, he probably taking a puff off of his he don't want to do it on camera. Said, I'm taking your Canadian card. Really? I don't know, man. So the one Canadian brand I used to really like, it was called Habitation or Habiton or something like that. Right? It was like I wouldn't say a no-name brand, but it was kind of like a no-name brand, right? His cousin's father used to buy it, and that shit was good. And they don't sell it no more. So I went back to Aunt Jemima.
Oh my god, that's poison. Oh my god.
I went back to Aunt Jemima. Like, I got Aunt Jemima in the fridge. You don't like Aunt Jemima?
No, man. No, that's not even syrup. Oh
Well,
my
give me,
god, Lonzo.
well, give me a good one. Give me one.
What?
He said, now it's lovely to see you boys. Thank you. So give me a good one. What's a good one to buy?
Anything that's local, man. like Quebec.
So that's not even maple syrup.
That's what
All
I
right.
just told him, Mama Bear.
So give me a good one. I don't want a thick one. Because I remember they used to have the crown. I think it's called the crown one or something like that. You know what I'm talking about? The really thick one. It used to come in that bottle. You know what I'm talking about, Roberto?
Yeah, but it falls in the same lines with Aunt Jemima. Like,
No, that was a Canadian one though. No,
usually the syrup I buy is in a can, not in a bottle.
really?
Yeah, and I pour it into my own bottle.
Huh?
Like
Hold on.
IGA has a brand from a local Quebec. I would think you would love it, man. It's not too light, not too dark, not too thick. Costs about $10 for the can.
This is the one. It said Aunt Jemima is Pearl Mini Company now in the United States. I think it's here too. Yeah, we have it here too. But I think it is an American brand for sure. But this is the one I was talking about. This isn't the bottle that they had it in when my dad used to buy it, but it was this one. Hold on. My bad. This one, Crown.
Yeah, that's like Aunt Jemima.
It's a Canadian brand, no?
Yeah, but it's the equivalent of Aunt Jemima.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't like it. It's too
You don't
thick.
mind to say anything, you know?
No, I don't like it. It's too thick. So
Crown was very thick. It's like molasses.
yeah. That's why I didn't like that one too much. I like it when it's like kind of runny more than thick, you know. So like the syrup McDonald's gives you for the pancakes, I love that syrup. I don't know which brand it is or whatever, but the one they give you for their pancakes at McDonald's, I love that syrup. I'm just not a fan of their pancakes, but that syrup, oh, that syrup tastes good. That syrup tastes good. So
I would like to think that that's not syrup too.
I know you would. I know. I refuse to buy products.
Feel like McDonald's. I know it's real fake.
What's that?
I know it's real fake.
Yeah, a lot of things in McDonald's is. I agree. So, I refuse to buy any products formerly known as Aunt Jemima since they removed the black lady. It's still corn syrup. Yeah. I don't know, man. Guys, give me a brand, right? Because we ended up just buying
Give
like
you a
the.
brand.
Yeah, you said in the can. You didn't tell me the name though.
But you go to IGA, there's only one brand in the can.
Oh, I have no idea. Like usually when I go buy the syrup, I don't look for anyone in the can. I look for the bottle. So I ain't never seen it in a can yet.
Even if you go to like Jean Talon Market, or you go to like any kind of farm stand, you're gonna get it in a can.
Yeah. We got Dolly Parton syrup here. The bottle is shaped like a guitar. It's not very good. Interesting.
Okay, everybody's coming in now, man. We got 5 minutes left.
I know, right? Because I got these new stainless steel pans, right? So I can't wait to make some pancakes in them. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I gotta make some pancakes. I don't have to worry about these motherfuckers sticking to the shit. They're gonna be nice pancakes, but I need a good syrup to use with it. So I'll go tomorrow, see if I can find something. I got a few things I gotta take care of in the morning and shit. So I'll just go out and see what I can find.
I'll give you a little trick on. So I picked up this like skillet pan from Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
It's the fucking best investment I made. When I make burgers, I don't use oil. I just put it straight on the skillet. When I make pancakes, straight on the skillet, no butter, flips like nothing. It's the fucking bomb. It's like, you know, like restaurants have that big square thing.
Yeah. I used to have one of those. Yeah, I used to have one of those. Mm-hmm.
They are the bomb.
Yeah, I used to have one. It has a little line where all the oil goes and draws in.
Slide it down, just like the restaurant.
Yeah. I had that.
Pancakes, the bomb. Because, you know, we used to make one pancake at a time in a pan.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like slave labor.
Mm-hmm.
Making 30 pancakes? Holy fuck.
Yeah, for sure. I get it in a glass bottle, any PC store, but Farmer's Market will have the good stuff.
Yep.
Well, I'll definitely look into that when I go. If I buy one of these motherfucking pancake syrups and it ain't good, I'm coming back to both of you motherfuckers, all right? Stick with my old Aunt Jemima and shit.
I'll pick you up a can of mine and you tell me.
Bet. That's a bet. That is a bet. Well, guys, I appreciate y'all popping in towards the end. It was appreciated. Thank you. You know,
We could use some American feedback with our earlier topics.
oh, definitely. Definitely we could have. Well, you know, a lot of the Americans would have probably just been like, F the black people. F black people. Y'all chimping out over nothing. You know what I mean? So, said, no, 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 not pancake syrup, maple syrup. I got you. I got you. What's the difference?
Huge.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I used to be fucking the same thing you, Aunt Jemima, and something similar in a bottle, like liquid, you know? And then when I got maple syrup, like when we went to Cabane de Sucre, I was like, holy shit, what is this?
You know, I don't like the syrup from there.
Really?
Yeah. I remember not liking the syrup from there. Well, it's been a long time since. It's been a long time since I've been there, right? Like years. I don't remember when the last time you went there, but I was like in high school.
Long time ago. But I
yeah, I was.
When I first tasted maple syrup, I was like,
really?
Hey, what is this?
I don't know. Maybe I'm mistaking it with the sap from the tree because I didn't like the sap from the tree. Maybe I'm mistaking it from that because I remember you get there in the morning, right? And they give you like that breakfast, right? So if you ever went with your school, you get there in the morning and then you get that breakfast plate. You get real bacon, and then they give you the Canadian bacon, which I never touched because that's just like fucking ham to me, right?
Beers and all that shit.
Yeah, yeah, and then the pancakes that come with it, right? So yeah, so I think I might like the syrup, but I might be mistaken it because I know you go to the tree, they give you the sap, they put in the snow, and then I was never a fan of that. Yeah, I was never a fan of that. Said good show. I was here the whole time. Oh, appreciate it. I was playing Genesis games. Really? You still got your Genesis? Nice. I want to get one. I want to get an old Genesis. Well, I do have the retro one, but it only has like 40 games on it or 20 games or something like that. I want to get a Genesis. I want to get a Dreamcast and maybe a Super Nintendo. I'm looking for those things. But I know I see a lot of them on the Facebook Marketplace, but I don't really trust to buy from those guys. Pancake syrup is corn syrup with maple flavoring. I got you. Because I remember my first good camera that I bought for YouTube, right? I went to Facebook Marketplace and a dude had it, right? And he's like, yeah, it's brand new. He said he never opened it or whatever. So when I got to him, I was like, listen, I need to open this before I give you the money. If it's exactly what you say it is, right? Brand new, whatever, you got the money, but I need to open it before. He's like, yeah, no problem. So I got there. He let me open it. I opened up, brand new camera, gave him the money. So I'm definitely careful. He said they were emulated.
If someone you got to check their ratings before you buy them.
Okay.
If you got a good rating, and that's your bread and butter, you don't want to do a stupid deal and then no one trusts you anymore. No one buys off you. So
yeah, I never checked the rating. Have you bought from there a lot or?
Out there all the time.
Really?
Deals I get on that, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you get some women, divorce their husband and getting rid of all of their stuff for dirt cheap. I scored like that once already, man. I was happy. You got anything else?
Yeah, no, I see a lot of shoes up in there now, right? And I'm like, oh, these ones don't look too bad, but I'm like, I don't know.
Check out the guy's rating.
First off, I'll definitely never buy them if they're used. Right? So if you wore them, I ain't buying them. So they would have to be brand new for me to even know that, right? And the only way you're only going to prove to me that they're brand new is one, if you look at the bottom, doesn't look like they've been walked on. And two, when you buy your shoe, your lace is usually tied up in the store, whatever, like under the tongue. It has to be like that. If it's not like that, I won't buy it. If I have any inkling that you put the shoe on and wore them, I would never buy it. Montreal's Canadian bacon. That's your fault. Americans think we have weird bacon. Yeah, Canadian bacon is weird bacon. It's more like fucking ham than anything else, right? Hold on. I'll show you this before we go. You eat Canadian bacon, Roberto?
Yeah.
Really? And I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. All right, so let me just share the screen real quick, and then we'll bust it out of here. Hey, Roberto's on vacation anyways. You ain't worried, Roberto. You're good.
What is that?
That's Canadian bacon.
No, it ain't.
Yeah. It's Canadian bacon. That's what they call Canadian bacon.
That's
this one right here. What is Canadian bacon? This is exactly what they call Canadian bacon. Yeah, it's like ham.
That shit.
Huh? Yeah, that's why I asked you if you eat Canadian bacon. Yeah, this is exactly what they consider Canadian bacon.
No. I'm not a fan of ham. I like
Me neither. Me neither. I do not like ham at all. Even growing up, I was never a huge ham fan. I like bacon, but ham itself, I find it way too. And I like salt, but I find ham way too salty.
My mom, mind you, I don't know if you ever had it on, so I'm sure you have. But my mom used to make a ham with pineapple. That ham fucking sick.
Okay.
Ham with the pineapple and sweet potatoes. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, this one is P-meal. You're right, Mama Baron says. This is not Canadian bacon, no. But this round one here, this is considered Canadian bacon. The key difference between Canadian bacon and ham, you should know, right? So there is a difference, but yeah, that's pretty much Canadian bacon. Absolutely disgusting. With the cornmeal coating. Yeah, I got you.
What?
Said, I love ham. Not all ham is salty. Some is sweet. Some is real buttery tasting. I don't even eat pork chops anymore, though.
Neither do I.
You know what I mean? Like, I go to the store and... Okay, so you go to the store, right? You see beef products, and they're always expensive. And then you look at the pork chops, and they're like fucking $10 less, right? You get a couple, like, a big thing of pork chops for like $7. Nah, I'm not eating that. I'm not eating that.
That shit really good.
What's that?
You gotta cook that shit.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I used to love pork chops. Breading up pork chops, you know what I mean? Frying them. Yeah, I used to love pork chops. I don't eat that shit anymore. I never seen it, and my dad was a butcher. Really? Yeah. I don't know, man. That I remember when like I said, when we go shooting off, that's what they used to give us as the Canadian bacon. We'd get regular bacon, and then we get that shit, and I never ate that shit. But yeah. Anyways, I appreciate everybody that came in here tonight. Thank you for popping in and watching the show. We about to close it up. Roberto, tell the people where they can find you one more time, sir.
Wednesday night with my boy, Bigger Ford Entertainment, 9 o'clock, not 5 to 11, 9 o'clock, getting shit off my desk live.
Well, Shifty Gism said he was here the whole show, so I appreciate that, you know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure Mama Bear had something else to do, or else she would have came in earlier, but she came in towards the end, so I appreciate that as well. You know, it's always good just to come in and show some love, so I appreciate that, you know? Look.
That's right. Cricket Crew in the house.
Been a long time. Since we heard that shit.
Yeah.
Cricket Crew is in the house. Absolutely. And we appreciate you guys all the time, every day. But we're going to call it a night. Peace.